and teacher Yi welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to talk about a challenging question which is about factor and multiple. Now, let's have a look. So, it said that on a long stick, there are 3 types of scale lines. The first type of scale line divides the sticks into 10 equal parts. The second type divides it into 12 equal parts, and the third type divides it into 15 equal parts. If the stick is sawn along each scale line, how many segments will the stick be divided into in total? So everyone, how do we solve this question? So in this question, we say that we have a long stick. And for this long stick, the first type, it is divided into 10 equal parts. And then again, we use the same long stick, and then it is divided into 12 equal parts. And finally, it is divided into 15 equal parts. We are asked to find how many segments will the stick be divided into in total. How do we solve this question? For example, if we have this long stick right here. Now, let's say I cut it in any one part here. Now everyone, that is how many segments? That is 2 segments, right? Now again, I cut it. Everyone, now that is how many segments? There will be a total of 3 segments. Everyone, so you can see that the number of segments actually depends on what? It actually depends on how many times we cut the long stick. We said that how many lines is there. So everyone, to find out how many segments is there, what do we do? So we just have to find out how many lines, and then we plus 1. We can get the number of segments. So for this question, instead of directly find out how many segments is there, we can first find out how many lines is there. Okay, everyone. Now for the first one, when we have 10 equal parts, that is how many lines? That is 9 lines. And when we divide it into 12 equal parts, that is how many lines? So there will be 11 lines. And then when we divide it into 15 equal parts, there will be a total of 14 lines. So some of you might think that we can just sum out all of these numbers and then we will get our answer. Is that true? Everyone can see now our figure right here. For example, in the middle, you see what is happening here? The wooden line here, the wooden stick here is cut into the same part. There is an overlap. And then, for example, another part. You see this part? Also, there is an overlap. So in this question, we cannot just add up all of this line. We still have to remove out the overlap. Okay, everyone. Now in this question right here, how do we find out which part they are overlap? You see, we don't even know all of these equal part right here. What is the length? How do we find out the overlap part? Everyone. So if it is difficult for us to find out the overlap part, why don't we try to give this long stick a specific length? When we give a length to these long sticks, what will be the requirement for the length? Because we need to divide it into 10 equal parts, 12 equal parts, and 15 equal parts. So what we need to find out is the least common multiple of these 3 numbers, which is 60. Okay, so now let's give this long stick a total of 60 meters. Now everyone, if this long stick is 60 meters, for the first type, what is the length of this one part? It will just be 60 divided by 10, 6 meters. And how about the second one? We also just divide by 12, which is 5 meters, and the third one will be 4 meters. Everyone, now that we know that each of these equal parts, what is the length? So now, how do we find out the overlap? For example, we can first find out for the 6 meter and the 5 meter, what is the overlap part? For this, we just have to find out the least common multiple between them, right? So we can see that the least common multiple of 6 and 5 is just equal to 30. So that is how many lines? So we said the first part, it will cut at the meter, which is the 30 meter. And then for the next one, it will cut at the 60 meter. Should we count this one? Because this is already at the end of the long stick. It shouldn't be counted, right? So now there will be only just 1 line. So the next one, we can find out the 6 meter and the let's say the 5 meter and the 4 meter, right? So again, we need to find out the least common multiple, which is 20. So you can see for our figure right here, we will cut at the 20 meter, and then the next part we will cut at the 40 meter, and also just now we have just mentioned for 60 meter we don't count it, right? So which means that in this question, there will be a total of 2 lines. Okay. So finally, we also need to consider for the 6 meter and the 4 meter. So again, find out the least common multiple, which is equal to 12. Again, let's see our figure here. So we'll cut it at the 12 here, and the next part will be at the 24. Then we have 36 and 48. So you can see that all of this part is where these two types overlap. So there will be a total of 4 lines. So in this case, now that we have found out the overlapping part, we just have to remove it. So we just have to add up 9, 11, 14, minus out the 1, 2, and the 4 lines here. We'll get at a total of 27 lines. And everyone, is this our final answer? So we should have add up 1 more to get at the total segment will be 28. And this is our final answer. Alright, so let's summarize what we learned from this question. So there is just one very important thing, which is to find out the overlap part and then we remove it out. Alright, so everyone, you can try do this practice question and you can leave your answer at the comment section below. So you may join our WhatsApp group for more information about our activity. I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.